Yo abusia nanso so yekosi ada bio me mankrankra bia achi mankrankra bia kwaba at the back time with Maame Grace Jumedie kese. So today we are discussing Diabolos. Machira with two stages are yebeko mu dada. Enti quickly no I moma yen kohwe rebel gods. Yesi obi aye rebel la obi a wa rebel. Enu nti na ye ameka se wo ye associate pastor. Na wosofo nu nja okwan ko na wonko na wi ebi wi asore ne de ko ebi nso so epone omho by force na omo akote omo de nti na omo ne omo fathers no e wo manso twen obi nso wo hono ma platform bi ene make man ni fame no o copy ade ni fi platform ni so pepepe epesi but on person nipa be hu se ho na all copy fi enti no na or the hatred bi ato honum so that you realize that enyo oni nipa ni hwe ye meanwhile the same ade na no ye den or copy paste nti ye ka sa nipa na otesa bia no oye Diabolos obi a wa rebel nti se pastor e rebel no okote na sorry a that pastor is not raising disciples, rather that person is raising rebels because what rebellion ya de nam no so a wo begina baabi a wo begina ye nti ye ka Diabolos ani meaning na mate ama jejeje sesia no. First of all, this editorial was supposed to be an extended visual for a movie or a bigger books. Medical catcher say downloads ni bebre wo hono ma we are putting them in a movie form. Some of them are bigger books. And I make us a bedroom baby no ye nko amanfo history ni mu ni ade downloads ni ebeko mu deep ye de egu hono e de amankwala no. Ye ni abre basa o nti mpacho hwemu ko di wagoroko. Cause baby many one many abre basa. Nti no hwe wanim na ko maka kire mo de we yanim aye ya mama mo yi kakra about school, mama mo yi kakra about bibia aye ba beye. The vision is big, it is huge. Enya gro asem kra unye hu hwe. But and then no me pone ho kakra because of a man for question, because very little has been said or written about the rebellious gods. Enyame na omo se omo sorry tie enyame apapa no insamo nkitinkiti ena ye ka fa omo ho ye nhye dampo ni omo ho in total knowledge na no na me delve deeper na makofa aba we de medical chiro de wo ho me se me de downloads kakra beteto ba me di no krenso ama said ne papa proper one na nkasa downloads no e wo ho no ma eba in a bigger face ba me te ho de amount. We only place them as evil in short context, without any vivid backstory, and that is it. Ye nyina ye ka bronsam ye bone ye nhye dan investigating who are the kopotia bronsam waye a ye gina so e ka se waye bone se bia obi ka cho se Maame Grace onye oye nipa bone ni a common sense wadwen no se bia ndo obi enum na ndo obi nsem wadwen ni wo wutirim nti common sense should tell you say Maame stay back na me anso me fa mani into form na me investigate Maame ekwan bi so na me hwe se de nipa yi kan e ya ampa na ba se de me di kan kan nipa bone wo ho e na nipa papa wo ho eto de bia obebisa wo se e di empa anti na nipa we o ya de we wo behwetwe mu na bibi unhu e ye hatred ni ama mienu na timisi ebi betimi apemu ama otanya bewura wu mu ma watanya obi ebi nso wo ho no mu a eye nipa no attention na wanya ehu pain e na wo de ye de awo ye no na sa wo paade no wanya ye ntoto ho ese wutumi ditum se emre e wo ho e de menipa da sani bia bone wo ho na papa wo ho obi ye bone a wunnim ye nti a oye bone wutumi twitwem se nti adempa na nipa we be ye mi se wutumi nti ase saa na nipa papa so wo ho wo se me de me nye papa biom ade we enkrofo we de aye mi nye se biom so be nta papa no ya na wo ye eti wo mogem so se ye te se nyame we nye enyame we ya aya ye hwehwem ehwe se ade enti na ema onipa kro no edi saa de ni susu no because eni a obi de hwa ade no enye saa ni na Maame Grace de hwa ade na enye saa ni na won so wo de hwa ade. So because of time we move with it as an editorial format or an abridged version for editorial purposes. Ade ne so ba me pone ho ama won nti sei na meye no. To expand the teachings of Diabolos, we are faced with 3 stories of religion. Etomebo na ma chirechirem. Me person obi anfa the book no taking notice. Why? Pacho. One is an old Greek mythology that came about 500 years ago, before even the start of Christianity. Afeme chire we no fa wo pen ni si wo na ye calculations no ni yenhwe ya wani sibre ene de entie ye nya bronsam ne ye nya bone a omo nyina so ho hia. This mythology is about when the Greek god Zeus obianim and his council decided to destroy the world and wipe out all people for committing sins and disobeying the commandments of the gods. Inti Zeus so ayes ade ya we ne nkrofo yi ebi pen. Tie. There are a lot of countries omo smart. A copy niama epesti. That is why when you check the virgin birth now, ubenya nkrofo ni bebre over 16. Ewo mu a omo so no omo ye virgin gods. The besi Islam. Ubehu say the same thing will be a copy na opesti. It is only Africans who decided not to paste anything. Apart from independence, I don't know what it is giving them. Zeus so also punishing ipada because of money, but only the by 500 years before Christianity. In this story, the entire mythology of the Greeks was formed by Zeus, who is seen as a father of all and a hero. Zeus was seen just like Yahweh. Similarities no. In this mythology, the opposing god or the diabolos is called Prometheus. Entino, wosha Prometheus a na se wo de behwe Zeus a wo betumi a compare so say Zeus na eye Yahweh na Prometheus na eye devil. Wo betumi aye ne sa wo pa. Inti time na Zeus wo ho no no de o se o be twini paso because of boni a o disrespecting no na so o so no o akwakotie Prometheus na asem. Enunti na bronsam no na Zeus na eye the hero. So according to the legend of Prometheus, he clashed with the father Zeus. Bronsam ne Jesus omeshia wo mountain so. Who is the king of the gods? That is Zeus. And disagreed with him over his treatment of human beings. Sadia we ye betumi atwa akoye chia de akoto ano na akisifo no so mu. Ye bekwa akohu enki ni yakwa akohu chese ade we afire chichi ne ba ya na abedu ala ni shaitan na aba bedu Jesus ne hwan so enye ndra na de we started before Christianity. These gods, the villain and the hero, is been there. Zeus doesn't want humans to be given the secret of enlightenment, but Prometheus disagrees, and that brings the fight between these two gods. And nothing I say, so only was spiritual fighter. What are we fighting about? Because soon you know more fighting, no more fighting over baby. In your bushini, me nya yire ni like minimum abusunya konwa na ekeka ka ho. I don't know why I should have spiritual war with you. What are we warring for? So due to the actions of Prometheus in benefiting humanity, he was seen as an adversary of the gods. Because from the Garden of Eden, munimno enisu di we makatam sana or 500,000 years ansana Christianity. Nti ansana Garden of Eden beba. Ni nyina no ye nyame bi a onpese ebinumu ye bibi na nyame bi abeka kire mu se ye bibi ye nyankopon in the Garden of Eden say dia ba we mamundi bronsam se mundi no mani be bi omudi ya no mani bi ye ta enti no. This is been going on kejablema, not yesterday. Prometheus defied Zeus by tricking him during a sacrificial offering, and he made sure that humans received the best portions of consciousness genes to be enlightened to the status of the gods. Inti ubehwe afritete ntokwa ya ye kun nyina besi na yegusu kun nyina is all about consciousness. That is why I am confident in myself that I am not going to take it easy. Because enya minimum po omo ano mo sell genuine consciousness no were hated even in enya minimum na enya wo mortal being. Because men what you say and consciousness it is because in the Garden of Eden or say men di nimdie diano abronsamba or see woody when baby or mudi so many be yampa into all these years and all this brokaha no is all about osebi ube reduce I awuni adwene no be atimi from groups to church to wherever. This is why I am being hated. Prometheus wanted humans to replace the gods because humans were more powerful, yet they were not aware of their divination. So what problem no? They be a senya. Sabi mumfancha me obi apen ejimifo no wadi omoso. In the land of the blind, the man with one eye, Sabi, is their king. And nunti no bi beka asem na wa wo hwehu asem ya nipa yi die enye. Na wo begina ohia is the most dangerous and the most poisonous things. And no pe na be ma obi ama wo bibi. Na we push you say yade a wadwene mu no unim die meka kiro say ade ya wo ye enye. Cause mami onye wo hwe. Na wo be yire wo hu no waye. E ohia. Me say niam man krofo bi ye ni se nyo ohia nko nye. Sebe empe ya wo da so yi. Nipa yo hye wo na ntam se wo hwe na nima. Sebe se nyo ohia panka. The mythology also said that Prometheus stole the everlasting flame of heaven and brought it to humans to teach them how to create fire, enabling humans to start their advancement and civilizations. Opa shade ni nyina fritete. Nyina book ni nyina ne all the diabolos gods awunim ni nyina shade omo yeye. Omo kwakire nipa bibi. Omo kwakire nipa bibi. And the other ones no mu bufuye. E die ben ne wo nipa ho a ema nyame ni pri nipa ho saa. E nyame ni ubenya problem when you refuse to bow before them, because a god cannot worship a god. E die ben ne nipa wo. Because the other day I told somebody that the most dangerous thing to do is to allow any spirit to possess your body. Why? Because the highest divinity ever is the one dwelling inside of you. Onu no decide yes pe kwentiawa na momo be lowa ne ho no we reduce no no wa be create body or de be experience physicality. Sa nyame kese we o take bold decision no ti wo mu. Ne wo hia se wo be ye pene se wo be nyane se nyame su no. Na eno na enyame akromfo yi a omo de omo mpese omo be fa kwantene ne so. Abe experience physicality no. Omo be da wo so omo ye bigger than you. No man knock it off. De nyame kese ati wo mu no. Every wo no ma be possess your body no, they will destroy your body. Because they are thieves. They don't want to work. They don't want to pass through the proper process to get here. Into obewura body ni mu a oni ho nsafua a wo de be hwe body ni ye. Again, wo ma ho kwan na obewura wo mu a otime oti wo mu no. Sunsum papa no. The divinity na ti wo mu no nyame fufuro bi obe boro wo body no otime sa sunsum no. No piano si abonten no possess wo body na ne ebeto dia we piano si abonten no edin. One shot our life will never be the same again. So what is idea we are say wo behwe wo hu ye ni enyame baby a. Adia Prometheus edisi na ni so obeya amani panie. Eno ena papa we say obeye the same thing the snake did in the Garden of Eden and became evil. Papa we eno no ye. This was seen as an abomination by Zeus. Enyame ni bi pese omo ye binum sebe emmoa. Na omo tumi eku omo nyina. Koso omo beku obi ade bi enyansani ba ko beka. Ohun se wantumi anhye omo ase pa ose me na me save omo. Se wodo nipa na obe save omo a. Na obeku bebre ni waja wan. Enkwanya enyinyanye ni nyina na enyinya ukoyi mu na ba ko we se wo de ye den. Ene enom ka ho na wafu hye. Sabi na yiyi mframabone. Yawe sa not you. Enkwanya nyinya because ye ni nyina gu ofa akire wa na wayi ba ko na owe. Ne kura ne sen. Zeus asam no nie me use we de ma because ade we amofi se mwanya bibi a mukutemu a wo fa hanom na la na fa na shaitan na fa hanom na yawe na fa na satan eye binum so omo na omo de aba me call 500 years back to talk sense into your head. Sa no Zeus ehu Prometheus or your abomination just like Yahweh saw Satan and the snake in the Garden of Eden. This was seen as an abomination by Zeus as they saw how humans were growing and developing. Aya me bisa say nyame na omo ye papa adan na omo tan obi a okọ nanim. Omo nyina aka ho na ya beta obi ye kese ye chen ane ye tan. Me, I gave you fame. Me, Grace, I gave you fame. I did nothing to you, absolutely nothing. Between you and the gods that you said you worship. What did I do to you? Nothing. I gave you fame. I encourage you to open a platform and teach. Sometimes it's so heartbreaking, but we leave it for God. We leave it for the universe. Because Yehume from Maniko Yemua, Yehume back. It started to become a threat to the gods. Yahweh nene nkrofo ndi nipa ema ne ho so pe no mubuofu. Therefore, Zeus decided to wipe out all of the humans with flood. Nti se afa mu hu se nyamo Yahweh ne na ayesa ade ni bi da okọ wipe no one for ne ade. This was there 500,000 years before Christianity. In mythology, they say in mythology, Zeus, in his anger, sent Prometheus to be chained to a rock in the Caucasus Mountains. You see, I want to abrofunifi. You're from Caucasians. Caucasus Mountains. I want no man you say Zeus eko chaini Prometheus or because of chire nipa nyansa. Now as for the devil they me omo say omo ko chaini wa brunsam jemana. Me pam cho Christopher mo chire nyansa wa ha. Brunsam ti nya oni nyankopon pam omo say omo to ne ba ha. No ka chire yen say yennue. Zeus de wa anya so ko chaini ne wo bepo bisu. Where historians believe Abrofu came from. Historians na ekon. I'm not a historian. I do a little history. Yeah. But me nkwadare ye. Ewo history mu. Ade a me ni ho certificate. I am sure that fan wo me ho sa. Me wo ho nimde. But me nkwadare ye ewo because me graduate ewo the intotos knowledge ewo. And I don't want to be googling things and taking the credits. I give the credit to the owners. Enti no, sesi yi we Zeus o. E na akwachichire Prometheus no wo ho. Nti e ya nkrofo bi sasa nti ye nananom na omo wanyame bi na nyame na mboa omo. E na ye we e na hato na omo som na Yahweh ba ye no na wa mboa omo. Onyame bia ni nisu medi kan explain ya kire. Obi o nkum nipa. Nipa boni ye nipa boni ni. Papa ye nipa papa. Ntumi njai papa ye. E ma ni ye. In his chains, ewo Caucasus mountain so no. An eagle was tasked with eating Prometheus's liver every day, which would then regenerate overnight, ensuring a cycle of eternal torment. Enti eagle ne ba no wabedi ne organ ni na de chi na asa afinche so onwu just torment ne ayi torturing and obekom. Enye the same thing na mo se brunsam je mo se eja na ehye yenkra ye ntoto ye nhye. Eja na ehye ye ne enti na ebinu ye video no ma na ni peti na ye ha na eja na ihuru puto. Enye the same thing. Copy and paste, just different. This was 500,000 years ago. And sana Christianity iba. The same thing. So he dies, grows a new liver, and the eagle eats the liver, causing Prometheus to die again. And that is, in short, an eternal hell. Inti ebi de ye hellfire. Ebi so de no mo se dade sebi ebetiti utu. Na ede wako yi ohoso du wa ye se obone no ye de to okwan achi ti se chain na ewura wo spinal cord. Nkrofo no we yi no oye serious o. Inti Prometheus nso de ani Zeus ede ye no. Inti wunyankopon na wosom no ne villain eye hwana ne den no de aye no. Brunsam de ye se owo brunsam hellfire or chain. Mind you, this Greek mythology came hundreds of years before Christianity was formed in Rome. Therefore, I want you to pay attention to the similarities in the mythology as compared to biblical stories. And if you see any similarities, share it in the comment section before we get to that part. Me Yahweh we also saving the pay na sam ni mu ye hwerem but ye bedu ho Also, pay attention to the flow of the story. Me pachopa. It's all calculating your money well. The guy who was helping humans to advance in civilization, aye Prometheus no, and gain superiority as divine beings, has been arrested by the chief of the gods and sent to eternal punishment. How? Akoso sao free sa 500,000 years ago no obi a ochire nipa nyansa ni nimdie bia no na ya che na to baby ni ye demonizing no all these diabolos gods. Can we investigate them? Na yen said the obi Troy, and is it like that? Because I can be a demon to somebody. Seriously, I am already a demon to some people. I can also be an angel to some people. Enti aden na wo a one betu both sides no. Who investigating na wo said the omo ken e yampa na enyampa na in fact e de be mpo na de sa asem ne bai. So omo bokro no we adwumem na so wumbo bia ye betumi a transfer wako boliga. Ye betumi a transfer wo de wako techiman. Sunyani ehwo no mo air condition ketewa na ewo ho na wafi akra na wako ho. Wanka se wani nje wanhwe kra be oberita. Inti adenti and I won't find it out about the omo kiken say nkrofo ya wa chichiri honi. Ibi ano wo ya ze papa bi wo protect bibi. And na onipa na abone de bia wa hu abonefo wa hu. Omo no munim kasa. I am learning a lot oh. I am learning so much. Me wa hu se me nti ha me ye teaching sa you will find a bed din say obehu mi say me kasa. I don't talk. Me mpe oha wupo. Oha me kakra bi anamakoma. Me mpe oha. Especially when you are lying, to me a bit throw me de me back from like I don't like it. Inti onyame bia na because of person odiso na ebi no bi say hato wo ho no ma adenti na other gods no wo ho na Yahweh ebe ye superiority is there. Inti na Yahweh no me ma wo ne accolades like ne titles. So you are able to understand. So one thing we ask here, one child will be sebe kafrafache shallow questions. So we decided said, "Obebo nipa bi a wo bre." Enyame ni mpa omo decide so omo bebo nipa no. Omo bre. Nipa emwa eye din. Ni se nti ni se nipa enim ni eti ni mu. Nti di odi nani hu pe na drive no. Nti wo ponche bibi eti ni mu a wo ponche no no. One wo e wasem. Prometheus is a diabolo god and a rebel to the gods. No two ways about it because Zeus say man krofu sebi omonya jimi for no monsom me. Prometheus so say there be. It has happened between Enki and Enlil. It has happened between so many gods. So the diabolo gods, no, we have plenty of them. But today I am using 3 stories to do this, and then after that, no, me ne will be small downloads. So major questions amount. And then you discuss diabolos. Makacho say ye rebel gods. Na fe ye wi aya ba ye de Pandora. Na fe mi wi a questions am me wono na me de atoa so aye den e de amount. Enti Zeus e na ma kire na semu e de akire wo na ma kire wo ono ni opposite ne bronsam. Eno na ma kire mu aye den e de akire wo no. Obi a wo bi Allah e wo Satan. E na Yahweh so e wo Satan. Enti eno na medigu so a mede ye de ekoi wo hwe ba Garden of Eden so a eno so Onyankopon ne owo nti na eno na me kirekire bi mu a mede ikoi enti Prometheus no oye bronsam e de manipa na oye bronsam de manyame he is an adversary to the gods, yes, but oye adversary de manipa so ana bibisamo asem ya ma kirekire mu akire wi. But is he a rebel to human beings or a rebel at the Menyankopon? Or a rebel the man nipan so ana or boas nyame na mpa na. So be catch us as soon as see a bada. Who take you time, she shall now so more now de ko. Pacho. Is he a diabolo to human beings or a diabolo to the gods? Very clear. But is he a diabolo to human beings? And then I'm a person. So why is he being seen as a devil by humans? So onye nipa boni biya aden na nipa ehu saa Enyankopon yi se omo ye boni the diabolus no aden na omo hu omo so omo ye boni oye boni ma human beings ana. So why is he being seen as a devil by human beings? The same as the God see him as a threat. So your threat to me nyankopon na wo so waye oden. Enti na me bisa wo say the comporting a wo evidently wo say bronsam de aye wo no kan ye nhwe. Evidence a wo no faka ho bra. I need your answers in the comment section. Can we say sa diabolo God see omo ye bronsam ma ye na ye evidence ye den. We had a guest on Revelations recently. Na onyankopon na osum ne say on sese no so oba anti no wahye kaba. A well endowed man. Na mi bisa no nyame na o kyerɛkyerɛ onyame bia ne ne suban onyame bia ne ne suban abrafo wo ho bosom den obakyerɛkyerɛ ni na nti me se mema na ba na wabakyerɛkyerɛ mu ye ne ye keep sa history no e wo ho no mo onyame bia ne ne suo adan na ebinum ye bɔne ma ebinum na ebi ye papa ma ebinum de ye bɔne kura ye bɔ mu din ye ka makom no kura ye papa e de ma obinum obi antomago ye nade adan na ye investigate sa niama we nyina because onyame bia wo characteristics bi e wo ne mu obi anso ne subanya opɛ a or associate ne ho e with. If you want more clarity on this problem, I want you to listen to the things Zeus did after he arrested Prometheus.